So, Nixon Opondo, I just go by Nixon. Keep it simple is good enough. I work at the Boeing company here in Seattle. Been here for about over 10 years, I would say. And my career has been really interesting. So getting to talk about you more than myself today is the most important part, focusing on you and what it means. For me at Boeing, I think I've had great opportunities. We started as an aircraft mechanic, worked as a manufacturing engineer, worked as intellectual property management analyst, worked as a manufacturing technology analyst, quality and process engineer is what I do today. But I see a lot of things happening on the operation side, on the engineering side, and generally, there's a lot that is happening that require data integration. And so when you talk about data science in the future and what that looks like for you who are in data analytics training, I think the opportunities are relatively large and unlimited. The volume of work that's out there and the problem solving and solutions that you can bring through data analytics is big. And so I'm not sure if there are some of you who've tried to apply at Boeing. And so my coming on here today is to inspire, influence, encourage you to put your resume in the Boeing portal. You go out in the career. I'm not sure if I can share my screen.
That's fine.
If I can do that real quick, probably that would be of great benefit, and then go from there. I'll try that real quick, see if I can.
I think
Hopefully.
you can.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, very good. Let's see if I can share this screen here. Okay. Yeah, all seeing my screen.
Yep.
All right, very good. And so basically, if you go on the internet and you type Boeing career or jobs, we have sessions that are on. Give me a second. I need to move an item that's obstructing my view, but it's not working. It's okay. Hang on tight. Just be patient with me. I have something obscuring my view, and I don't like that. So just need to take care of that here briefly. Okay, very good. I think I have it now. So if you go on the and search for Boeing because it's a global aircraft aerospace manufacturing business, and so it's easy to find. Just Google for Boeing, and then you can go into the career portal. If you're on career portal, just by clicking that alone, you can see data analytics applies everywhere. You can see data science and analytics, and this floods over even in information technology, cybersecurity, business operation. There's just a lot of data. In the past, uh, data science has been there. I think that's there. Information is there, but information has not been utilized so creatively in a way that makes the most sense and help business to make the best decision, right? And so you can see artificial intelligence, machine learning. Uh, there's just a lot of opportunities that are being unlocked by technology today. And so with it being a new area, uh, uh, it hasn't been really exhausted or explored extensively, and it's still maturing. So I think you have an opportunity to dive in and influence what it means today and what it could mean tomorrow. And so if you go to data science, you can learn about the opportunities that are there. Uh, you can learn about the opportunities that are there. You can also come out if you're in Seattle or if you are in maybe Carolina or Washington or other places. You can go to the event portal, and then under the event portal, you can look at what events are in your location. So let's say I'm in let's say Seattle. Let's say Washington, maybe. Washington is better. Just real quick. Washington, US, and I can search. And after the search, you can see a lot of opportunities start popping up. I hit something by mistake. Just excuse me again. You can see there are a lot of opportunities that start showing up. Uh, Data scientist, and you can search by keyword also for let's say data. Let's just say data. And just keep it simple. Maybe just that one word alone could be bold, and you can see data scientist, associate data architect, and so on. Experienced senior data scientist, artificial intelligence. So there's just a lot that is out there. But what you need to do at the very onset is when you're in careers, find what you need. You need to create your, give me a second again here. I have some views that are blocking, preventing me from seeing the whole screen. Okay. So basically what you need to do, you need to go in and then you create your profile, create your resume, create an account. Once you create an account, then you upload your resume and you can start applying for jobs and so on. What you can do also is needed. You can add my name. If you see a job and you'd like to use me as a reference, you can add my name as Nixon Opondo. And if there's any way or means that I can support or help you be successful, then that's what I'm here for. But ultimately, what I'd like to do is take a few questions here and there, see where you need me and how I can influence or impact your endeavor. I think that's what's most important. So I'm taking myself out of the equation, but presenting myself to you for help and support. Is that good?
Yeah. Thank you.
Very good. Yeah.
Just before you even ask a question, I have a question. There's a part that
Yeah.
talked about events that are about to open, the recruitment that they do. And
Yeah.
so they can come out to that and they meet the recruiters on the ground and they can use it as a reference. Maybe you may want to expand on that.
Yeah. So it was nice to see Joyce Maina here. Joyce was one person whom I'd sent to go and experience an on-site event. And Joyce, do you want to just maybe share your testimony, your experience, and the professionalism briefly, maybe?
Yes, I do remember the event, and it was, I believe it was in Monroe, and the recruiting team, there was a team of two. They were absolutely professional. They were so delighted to see me and Alex, and they took our names. They told us what to do. They gave us a list of jobs that were available at the time. And we communicated by email address, by emails. And we got feedback. It was really good. We had a good experience with that. It was really, outstanding to have such a wonderful recruiting team.
Thank you so much. Yeah, and so basically, you just have to. I know we are geographically located in different areas. There's some of you. I'm not sure if you have a team in Carolina, but those in Washington State where I am, I think there's an event. There are events coming up each month. Each month there's an event, in-person event. To be successful for the in-person event, you first want to go into the portal that I showed you today, then create your account, upload your resume and profile and so on. So when you go out to the event, you are basically going to engage and follow through what new opportunities are there. And if there's a hiring manager on the spot, that's another great moment for you to showcase or demonstrate your interest working for the company. Besides joining as a data analytics, because sometimes you want to come in and work for a corporate organization because of the size, the benefits, and the opportunities that are there, including college tuition, good medical benefits, and so on. Some are beneficiary of the college tuition from the institution. I got to not the institution, but the organization. So when I joined Boeing, I had 2 masters, basically finishing my second master's, but they helped me pay off the second portion of my master's. Then I went for my first doctoral degree and a second one from Purdue University, and they paid for all that. And so ongoing education and support is good because you're able to extract or bring all that knowledge back in the organization and help the organization unlock its potential. Talk about data science and data analytics. If you are an employee, you can go to any institution today and continue advancing in data science analytics. It doesn't matter. The opportunities are endless. And so I'm here to let you know that, hey, if you're interested in really unlocking some of the opportunities for yourself, Boeing is a great place to start because they always hire. But you may not necessarily join as a data scientist or an analytic person, but you can join any opportunity that you see that is there, and you can put in your application for. You try and put your application in for that, and then once you are in the job, then the opportunities are endless. You can still pursue data science and other things. But having gone through this particular program, when you join Boeing, you are really joining and contributing right away because the demand for data science and analytics is needed every day. And so it's not a loss, it's a gain. Okay, back to you, Uma. I hope that was helpful.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Yeah.
I don't know whether to call you Dr. because I didn't know you have.
Just Nixon. Just call me Nixon. It's
Okay,
good.
Nixon.
It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
So I would wish to know what are the typical process on the on the spot recruitment. So does somebody have to go through the process like a normal, or it's just like one off? We just meet with the recruiter. How does it go?
Usually, on the spot recruitment, you can look at not only the Boeing designed on the spot recruiting opportunities, but there are also job fairs. If there are any conferences, maybe, for example, there's let's say, for professional project managers or large conferences or conventions, you'll not miss Boeing in most of those areas. So I would encourage you to go to conferences, big convention, because those are where opportunities are as well. As well as so let me talk of those 2 areas. I think I've pointed you to other areas beyond the monthly recruitment event. So the monthly recruitment event, most of them are sometimes geared towards recruiting shop floor personnel, mechanics, technicians, and so on. And so you may go out to an event and you find that it's really focused on attracting people who can come and work in the factory. But your question is, do you get recruited on the spot, get confirmed on the spot? It usually doesn't work that way. It's your application gets in, it's received, but it still has to go through the normal process and internal reviews. I'm not sure if there's another way around it, but I think it's just a structured process. Another way to get to Boeing is if you go to a technical college that offer vocational training, of which you guys are not in that path. They could be training people for maybe fabrication or maybe electrical wiring or some other hand-on activities. So that's another pathway. But for the data analytics personnel, I think your opportunities are endless, not only at Boeing. Boeing is just one, but I think you have a big or a big area to bite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Okay.
you so much. So I'll
Yeah.
give it to the students or Sharon, whoever has a question, please feel free to ask.
Thanks.
I have a quick question. If someone would like to use you as an employee referral, do you want to be notified? Do you want to share your contact detail so that they can let you know I put in this application in case someone comes
Yeah.
to you and asks?
Yeah.
And
Thank you, Cheryl, for that. My contact information, it's Nixon Opondo, basically. Just the name and probably, yeah, the name, and I'll give you my email probably. I'll share with Uma.
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah. All right, very good.
thank you.
Yeah. Oh, basically, just my name, and then you call me or text me, let me know that you're using me as a referral, and I can go back in the system and also add you as a referral, as a referee. So it's a two-way street. Does that make sense? If you're competent and you're able to demonstrate that, I would be so happy to, if I see any opportunity, I'll go in and put you as a referee and also let you know, hey, there's this opening, go ahead and apply for it. So it's a two-way communication. Yeah. So I'll do my part, you do your part. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Esther, you want to say something?
Yes. So my question regards the hiring that is usually done by third parties. I've seen quite a bit of jobs that are supposed to work for Boeing, but then it's a third party. So my question is, what is the conversion rate from being a third party to a direct hire? And is it also a better, a way of getting into the company? Because I've seen some companies you don't necessarily convert to the company itself, but you stay with a third party.
Yeah, some of these questions I may not answer them very competently, given that I'm not in the human resource department or I'm not a professional in that area. But hopefully, as opportunities become available, I could ask somebody to come in and share more robustly in those areas. But if I want to attempt answering your question, let's say you join in as a contractor. So when I was working as a manufacturing engineer at some point of time, we have contractors come in to help with the workload. And so it's just for a period of time, and then they go back, they come back, they go, they come back. But there is a pathway of joining. I haven't explored that very well to answer to your question in the best way possible. And I also have to be careful how I respond because I'm not a Boeing spokesman. I'm just somebody who's trying to help you or impact you in terms of how can I assist you to progress. But I'll be happy to research on that and possibly see if there's somebody who can answer that better than me. Does that help? Okay, thank you.
Yeah, anyone else with a question?
I'm interested to know Nixon's journey to joining Boeing, particularly because some of us are new into the US, maybe 2 years or less. How did you work your way? Did you follow the same path you're telling us to follow, or how was your story like?
Basically, preparation is the key. I'm not sure if you'll ever get to, unless you're really lucky, maybe you win a lottery. But if you want something and really interested in it, you need to go for it. That's your passion. There are many, when you come to the US, we try to do all sorts of work, right? So, like many of us have been a caregiver, been an automotive mechanic, I've been a janitor, I've been a shopkeeper, not a shopkeeper, but an order picker. So you have to do what you need to do uh, to advance you, but keeping in mind of your vision and your goal. Where do you want to ultimately end up in, right? So for me, I was even back in Kenya, I was an aerospace engineer working for the Air Force and so on. And so my passion has been working on automobile, working on cars, on planes, tearing things apart, electronics, putting them together. So that's been my passion. And so coming to the US, it's just another opportunity to advance on what I wanted to do. But I knew that doing every other thing was also an added skill set in my toolkit. If I'm to write my resume today, I can go look for a job as a janitor, I can look for a job as order picker, I can look for a job. They're all toolkits. And so I wouldn't say that you need to despise or disregard anything you're doing today, but you just need to grace all that and then continue working towards your goal, your ultimate goal. Uh, Going to school, taking these particular classes that you're taking, this is part of the journey, right? You know what you really want to. I think you said you want to get into business. What was it again?
Sales operations.
I mean, if anybody doesn't make a sale or any business that does not sell, it liquidates, so you go out of business, right? And so the opportunities are limited. And so what does it take for you to be a better person in sales and operation to get a job tomorrow, right? Yeah. So back to me and my journey. So I did everything but kept the vision ahead. I knew I needed to be a licensed aircraft engineer or aircraft maintenance, airframe and power plant. And so to become that, you have to pass the FAA certification for that. And so you pass that test. And when you pass that test, it means you can now work on, or you can sign off certain elements that you could not do before. For data analytics, if you know how to do your data analytics more competently, you're able, maybe you'll be doing modeling and other things tomorrow, but you need the foundation. So what is it that you want? So for me, it is the vision and then everything else that I can do to unlock and get me to the vision. Does that make sense? And so when you work for a corporate company like Boeing, the skill set is broad. People are so smart. It's a global company. You have everybody, and if you're not advancing, competing, you're always lagging behind. Now we have data science coming in. I have to learn data science. I have to learn all this as well. These are new tool sets. So you have to continue repeating yourself to stay relevant. I'm not sure if I'm answering your question, but I'm trying to get it back to you rather than to myself. But myself, it's all been continue preparing yourself and the opportunity will come. Don't take long breaks. Just continue doing something that's be proactive. Just keep growing. And then when the opportunity comes, you'll be ready for it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah, because of time, we may only have one last question. Anyone with a
Okay.
question, especially
Thank
for
you.
those who have not spoken?
Yes, I do.
Yes, Leah.
Mine is a very simple question to Mr. Opondo. What has kept you at Boeing for the 10 years that you said you worked there?
You said what has kept me at Boeing for 10 years?
Yes, for 10 years. What is this that has
It
really
is,
made you stay that long?
if you are to be taken to the Amazon jungle or into a forest and you get dropped in the middle, it may take you days to walk from one end to the other. There's a lot to learn, to uncover. And so Boeing is that, I call it maybe a universal learning center where you can't learn everything. So it's exciting because they build uh, they build what is in demand, what people want, providing service to the global population. The excitement of what we do is what keeps me there. The passion for aviation, jet fuel, working with people who love what they do. It's just another home for me. And so the 10 years go by so fast because it's a very big company. Maybe it was a smaller company, I wouldn't have felt a lot of excitement, but there's just a lot to learn. And I'm always learning, so I'm not even there yet. So the 10 years really went by so fast. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we had more time.
Yeah,
Thank you
thanks
so
again.
much. Unless there's a burning question that somebody has to ask.
One last one, excuse me.
Okay.
Are there attachment opportunities as a path to getting into Boeing? And what is the procedure like? Most of us have learned this and we like a place we would put these skills into practice and hone them and fine tune them. Is there something like that?
Yeah, you catch off at the loop, but I'll answer what I heard about attachment opportunities. There are internship opportunities, and those opportunities, for the most part, I see them come through for college students. I've been a mentor to a lot of students who come in through that pipeline. So internship opportunities are there every summer. Every summer they're there. They have uh, interns coming from overseas. We have interns from Kenya. I've mentored to about 10, maybe more than 10 of them, and some of them have been placed. I know one that I mentored to directly. He's in Europe. There's another one who got placed recently. Kenya, he's here in Seattle, and so on. So we have international internship program as well as the regional US internship programs from graduating students. So those opportunities are there, but when it comes to uh, non-institutions like universities, I'm not sure if that is there. So I cannot talk to that. Thanks again. Mhm.